for watching.
Before we jump in, I wanted to point out that while I have 5.8 thousand subscribing viewers, there are over 18,000 of you who watch but are not yet subscribed. Please do me a quick favor. Hit that like button if you're into fashion dolls and foolery, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on any new videos. All right, let's get into it.
In this video, I'm going to unbox and review from Mego Corp the 14-inch Frankenstein from the Universal Monsters line. Let's take a closer look. This is the box for Frankenstein by Mego Corp. Yes, Mego, who created the Cher doll back in the day. But this, of course, is their new Universal Monsters line. And this Frankenstein is for, as you can see on the box, 17 and up. So I'm just going to do a close-up, and you can see here we've got the Boris Karloff version of Frankenstein here. And you can see his chains and also his hands, which of course he's got some removable hands there, and you can see the Frankenstein branding and of course the Mego Corp branding as well, and of course a choking hazard. Don't do it. This is the side profile here, and you can see the monster through the box, and there it also says 14-inch action figure with 14 points of articulation. Very cool. You know I love articulation. This is the back of the box, and I'll just pull over here so that you can see the entirety of it, and you can see this great image of the Frankenstein monster here. Really gorgeous picture of him, and it says world's greatest Mego monsters. And I'm just going to go over here so that you can read some more about him. And of course it says about the 14 inches and the 14 points of articulation. And then if you want to read what it says back here, you can do so. Just make sure you come on back. Now, the top of the box, this is what it says here, again about the articulation and the size. And then on the bottom of the box, we have the information here. And it looks like we've got a price tag here. What does it say? Nightmare Toys? Very cool. This was actually a gift from a friend of mine, Michael. So shout out to Michael for giving me this Frankenstein. And let me see if I can get my blade and get to cutting this label so that we can get the box open. And let's see. I'm going to pull him out right now and see what's it doing. And you can see here we've got the monster here. So I'm actually going to go in just a little bit closer so that we can see him. He's actually really tall, so it's kind of hard to get a close-up. I'm actually going to go down a little bit. You can see his outfit and some of the detail there, and also his hands and the chain, and also of course the extra set of hands and the boots. Very interesting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this figure from the liner so we can take a closer look at him and everything that comes with him. So this is a close-up of Frankenstein, although it should be Frankenstein's Monster by Mego Corp, part of their Universal Monster line. And as you can see, they used Boris Karloff's portrayal from the film as the to use the likeness or the inspiration for this figure. And you can see his side profile here, and I love the little bolts that are sticking out on the sides of his neck. Really cool. Look like he has a fresh gash there on his head. Really cool. And then of course you can see the top and the back here. And so let's go in super close at this ghoulish face and see, can I wipe that little speck off? It looks like I was able to. Really cool. And you can see he's just got that dead look, that look. I love it, love it, love it. Really very cool. And I'm going to turn it backwards to see if there's kind of like a logo or anything there. No, I don't see anything back there. No copyright or anything like that. Let's pull back so that we can see more detail. He is 14 inches, which is of course taller than Barbie. And you can see He's got the articulated elbows and wrists, also knees, very cool. And look, he's got little rips in his pants, very cool, I like that. And of course, then, you know, the knee, and he's got the shoes here. And look, he even has articulation at the ankle, very cool. Since we're back here, let's take a close look at that. He's all green. I'm going to turn him around so that we can see more detail with this outfit. As you can see, we've got these little, looks like, I guess they're faux buttons here, and look like it opens and closes with Velcro, and also little pockets here. He also has a t-shirt underneath, which is sleeveless, very cool. So he's got some muscles, but he also has some staining, as you can see, from the jacket or coat. So just a little note there, but that's kind of expected to a certain degree. And we can see his pants here, and look like, oh look, Frankenstein's monster has a six-pack. Look at that. So he is all green, and I'm going to turn him around because I just want to see how this opens and closes. So it does open and close with the Velcro, and indeed he is all green there, and there is the copywriter logo from Mego Corp. Very, very cool and interesting details to see about the monster. So Frankenstein's monster does not come with a stand. However, he does come with this really cool chain and also an extra set of hands that are grip hands. And as you can see, they should be able to come in and out really easily at the wrists. Let's welcome our panel. First, we have CEO of W Cosmetics, VERONIQUE PERRIN. Next, we have fashion icon and queen of the superstar era, Superstar Barbie. And last but never least, actress, model, singer, and Jason Yu's original muse, ALYSA Rodriguez. Before we speak to our panel, let's do a 360 of Frankenstein by Mego Corp from their Universal Monsters line. One of the first things I do want to mention is that this figure does not come with a display stand, so I have him kind of balancing there the best I could so that we could see him from all around. And let's go in. As I mentioned earlier, his face was fashioned as Boris Karloff, and you can see that, ooh, that dead grin, just I don't know, is that a grimace? You can see the bolts and also the wound in his head, and of course the painted on hair, which is fine in my opinion for here. You don't see those bolts on his neck, which is just, woo, ciao. But let's take a look at that face again. Just, oh, he's just got that dead expression, just pardon the pun. You can see also the pop of green with his t-shirt underneath, and also his jacket. I love that it is tattered. And yeah, I just really like the detail. Also, I love that he is articulated so that you can pose him. Now, I will say, I did have a hard time getting those hands off. I was scared that I would break them, so I left them on as is. And you can see the faux buttons as well on his jacket. I'm going to go down so you can see there's more tatteredness on his pants, and also his shoes down here. Let's just have him turn around just a bit so that we can see more of them. Very cool. And of course, more detail with his pants. I love the little tatters in it. Really very nice. I'm going to go up some more so we can see. Oh, there's a bolt. I love that. But I do want to see that screening one more time. I do like that green that they picked for him. It's really very cool. And there he is with that dead expression. Oh, and that gash in his head. Oh, and I love how the bolts and everything on his head, just how they have the shine to them. Just very, very cool. And that is the 360 of the Frankenstein Monster by Mego Corp from their Universal Monsters line. Veronique, I'm going to start with you, and of course you already have a note for us. And you say, Frankenstein's monster has better articulation than most Barbies. Just saying.
Oh, no, she didn't!
And Superstar Barbie, you have a note for us. And you say, does Edmonton really need another monster? We already have ALYSA.
Oh, no, she didn't!
And ALYSA, you have a note for us. And you say, when I smelled the formaldehyde, I thought it was Barbie.
Oh, no, she didn't!
Well, welcome to Edmonton, Frankenstein. And thank you, panel. So this Frankenstein by Mego Corp is really very cool. Number one, I love his face. I think it's really very nice. I love the little bolts and how they actually kind of have the kind of metallic accent to them, which is really very cool. Also the detail with the tattered outfit and also his articulation, which is great for playing and also for taking pictures, which is really awesome. My one complaint about him is that he doesn't come with a display stand, but however, as you can see, he was really easy to balance, and he was even on the 360 balance, so I thought that was actually pretty good. So I think that this is really a fun figure to have, especially for the Halloween times, or maybe even after. Can you imagine him with a little Santa's hat? That would actually be kind of fun too. Or rabbit ears for Easter. The play is endless with this doll, and of course the articulation really helps. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Also, if you like this video, please make sure that you click the like button. That's so I know that you like my videos. And if you have not yet subscribed, do it today. There's a little button somewhere down there. You press that with the notification bell, and then you'll get notified of when I come up with new videos like this one. So thanks again for watching, and I hope that you have a great day.